Stop overpaying. Brainy Buyer's head-to-head comparison mean you save. Like what you see? Subscribe and fund the fight for honest reviews.
Torn between the Sony 28-70mm F3.5-5.6 and the Tamron 35-150mm F2.5-5.8 lens for your Sony E-mount camera? This is a tough one. Convenience versus serious performance.
My first impression of the Sony, looking at that renewed model, is its size. It's a pound, compact, and feels like a great walk-around lens. But is it enough lens for the money?
Enough depends. Think about grabbing that Sony for everyday shooting. It covers 28-70mm, perfect for landscapes to portraits, and the optical steady shot helps a ton. Imagine snapping vacation photos without the blur.
The Tamron, though, that's a different beast, almost 3.5 pounds. But that massive f2.8 aperture, that screams low-light performance and creamy bokeh.
Exactly. Let's break down what each lens brings to the table. The Sony Steady Shot image stabilization is a lifesaver. It lets you shoot handheld at slower shutter speeds, which is great for dimly lit streets or indoor shots.
Okay, but the Tamron's aperture advantage is huge. We're talking f2 at the wide end. That's a shallow depth of field for stunning portraits and letting in tons of light. Is the Sony stabilization really comparable?
Good point. The Tamron's VXD linear motor is also a game changer for autofocus speed and accuracy, especially when tracking moving subjects. Think wildlife or sports. But remember, you're paying a premium. It's significantly more expensive, even renewed.
And let's talk zoom range. The Sony starts at 28mm, which is nice and wide for landscapes. But the Tamron goes all the way to 150mm, giving you serious reach for telephoto shots.
Right. The Tamron also has that customizable lens function via a connector port, which is great if you like tweaking settings. The Sony is more plug-and-play.
So it comes down to what you shoot and how you shoot. Do you value a lightweight, affordable package for general use? Or are you willing to invest in a larger, pricier lens for top-notch image quality and versatility?
If you're after a compact, all-purpose lens for everyday adventures, the Sony is a solid choice, especially renewed. But if you're a serious enthusiast craving incredible portraits and that extra reach, the Tamron is worth the investment. It's about matching the tool to the job. Don't miss out on our next in-depth review to help you make smarter purchasing decisions. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always in the know.